If you think I'm gonna get proper muscle engagement by using ridiculous weight like this over the age of 50 years old, you gotta be out of your friggin' mind. There's absolutely no way. This is gonna be nothing but muscle fucking this weight to try to move it, not using muscle engagement, but using everything in my asshole to get this weight off the rack. It ain't happening. So let me show you what proper muscle engagement is. Or I could be more realistic and grab a set of dumbbells that I know I can handle without muscle fucking the weight, using all this kind of body momentum to get these weights moving and handle the weights using proper muscle engagement and muscle control. Something that's a lot more easier to do than grabbing those ridiculously heavy weights that I know there's no way that I'm gonna get proper muscle engagement to perform any kind of exercise with. That weight is way above my limitations. Now, maybe when I was in my 20s and 30s, that might have been more realistic, but not in my 50s. It just isn't happening. You gotta understand, when you're over the age of 50, regardless of how long you've been training, you don't have the same strength, tendon and muscle-wise that you did in your younger years. You gotta learn how to train smarter, not harder. You gotta lighten up the weight just a little bit. Now, the weights that I use for demonstration purposes, and those are just basic examples. I would never grab 130-pound dumbbells for anything at this age. My comfort zone is pretty much the 40-pounders and less, all the way down to the 5s, because I know using those weights, I'm gonna be able to control the exercise to engage the muscles and maintain constant tension on the particular muscle group that I'm gonna be training without the risk of injury. The last thing you wanna do when you're over 50 years old is to hurt yourself in the gym, whether it be a muscle pull, a muscle tear. Any of those injuries can really be sidelining, if not life-changing, especially when it comes to muscle tears. That's just a trip to the orthopedic surgeon, and you're out of commission for a very long time. So you have to learn proper execution of the exercises. You have to learn proper form, and the biggest thing I want you to get out of this video, you gotta check your ego at the door when it comes to training over the age of 50. You used to be able to do things a lot differently in your younger days. We all did. Not so much anymore. What we used to do back then isn't so much an easy task at this age. Check the ego at the door, lighten up the weights, learn how to use proper muscle engagement, and keep that muscle under constant tension through the entire repetition range, no matter what exercise or body part you're training. You're not in the gym to impress anybody. You're in the gym to benefit yourself. Nobody in this gym gives a shit how much weight you're pushing. I can promise you that. But what's really gonna impress them is how you look for your age and the way you're training. You know, when you're older, you kind of want to lead by example to the younger kids, because you know what? They're going to be your age someday. So let them see that, hey, this guy's over 50 years old. Hell, this guy's close to 60. I'm 58. I'll be 59 in a few months. Look at how he looks. Look at how he's training. I want to be that guy when I'm that age. I don't want to be some broken down bodybuilder who's that age that looks 20 years older because he's so broken down, torn muscles, hip replacements, you know, whatever. Don't be that guy. Use your head, check the ego at the door, and train with weight that are gonna allow you to get that skin splitting pump and to help you keep the body in physical condition that you pretty much had 20 and 30 years ago. Not to the same degree, but something that's gonna look like the part, that makes you look the part. You're lean, you got muscles popping, your muscles are separated, you got a big, good pump going, you're in great shape. That's the example you want to give to the younger generation. I want to thank you guys for watching. I have training videos. There's a link in the description on my Buy Me a Coffee site. All the videos cover all the body parts, pre-contest training, contest training, keto diet, reversing diabetes. There's something for everybody in those courses. My channel is growing at a rapid rate. Thank you. Continue subscribing. I promise to give you the best content I can. My channel is all about educating. This is not about me. Look at me, look at me. Everyone that knows me personally, I'm not that guy. My channel is to educate you the way my coach back in the day, Bob Gruskin, taught me, okay? Thank you again. I'll see you guys at the next workout. Peace out.